Hi guys, happy Thursday. Today I have some guest stars for the Do of the Day. This is Kim. Say hi, Kim.
Hello, everyone.
Kim works in what's the trading department?
Actually, shared services.
Shared services,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, for Ratner Companies. And this is Dmitri, who you've probably met before. He's our Cibu lead educator, and he has his own very fun Cibu Style Lounge YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Kim, do you have a YouTube channel you want to promote? Do you?
No.
Okay. Doing today is I got a great request for a Do of the Day look that had some Hollywood waves that were half pulled up. Now my hair is not very long, and Dmitri has this great technique he's been teaching in our Cibu classes, so I figured I'd use these two guys to show you how to do it. So here you go.
So, Ms. Kim here has lots of hair, which is perfect for this look. This is all about celebrity waves. Surprisingly, this is so easy to do that it's shocking how easy it is to do. We've done a lot of this on the Style Lounge, so you may have seen it already, but I'm going to show you how to create Taylor Swift sort of wave in your hair. And that's what's really popular right now. All you have to do is pick up any magazine and you will see that's all that celebrities are doing right now. So all you need for this is, that works best on like hair that is not perfectly clean, maybe like second day hair, third day hair, because you want it to be a little dirty first, okay? And all you need is a can of faux finish.
For real.
And a nice curling iron. This is one that goes up to about 450. All you gotta do is wrap the hair around the barrel. You don't even need to put it in the barrel. And you hold the end. I'm going to show you why it's important to hold the end in a minute. If you look at today's magazines, what you see, if you can dissect the look, kind of pick up any magazine today and look at the wave, it is straight at the top, it's wavy in the middle, and it goes straight again at the bottom. Just think about all these different celebrities. Jessica Simpson, it's not curly at the end, it's straight again. So you want to create straight, wave, straight. And the way to do that is to go maybe a few inches from the head, you wrap and just hold the end of the hair. Make sense?
Makes sense.
So, of course, you can go to your stylist and have them do it for you because it's hard to get the back of your hair. And the only thing you need to think about if you're doing it yourself at home is symmetry. It's got to be even on both sides, so you're going to go in a reverse direction on one side than you would go on the other. But you can definitely do this at home with a little bit of thought. Not too much, right?
Don't ever think too much about hair. That's my strategy, my philosophy. Let me think about hair for you.
Okay, and once I've finished this side, I'm going to show you that you have some options about how you can wear this, because you can either leave it in its nice little formation here, or you can brush it out. And when you brush it out, it looks like a really beautiful blowout. That maybe is on like day 2 or 3.
Dmitri, that curling iron has the clamp, but you're just not using it.
You don't need to. I mean, you could put it in there if you want to, but I think that when you do that, there's the tendency to want to put the whole strand inside of the barrel. And the key here is to hold the end. So to get yourself out of the habit of putting all of the hair inside of the barrel, I just wrap it around and hold the end.
Okay.
So are you wrapping it under
You
or
do,
away?
You go underneath the curling iron. Because if I were to go over the curling iron, I'm going to create volume and a bump, and that's not modern and contemporary. What you
Okay.
see right now is straight at the top. So I'm going to go under, and I'm wrapping out on this side.
Okay.
You'll see when I get to the other side, the curling iron is going to be facing the opposite direction. I'm going to be rolling the opposite direction to create symmetry. Just think about what you want. This look works really perfectly with a center part. You'll notice a lot of celebrities have a center part with this look. And so you have to think about the symmetry of this side has to go this way and this side has to go this way. Now on day 2, just like we're experiencing here, you might get a little frizz. Depends on the texture of your hair too, if your hair's coarse. And the way that you can get rid of that is to put a little origami or some sunshine on your hand afterward when you go to brush it out and just rake it through there, and that'll take care of your frizzies. You want to hold it on there for a minute because you're really contouring the shape of the hair to the shape of the barrel. So leave it on there for a second so that you really get the shape that you want. Show you, if you left it together like this, that's beautiful, right? That is more of a Taylor Swift sort of look. But you have the option to go in and comb it out. And when you do that, you get something softer, which is more like a blow dry.
You're right, and it has more like a 40s feel to it.
It does, but if your hair is really long,
Uh-huh.
it's less of a 40s feel to it and more of that sort of like, it was blown out
Right,
maybe last
sexy
week.
Hollywood blowout
Yeah.
look.
That's gorgeous.
Mhm.
Can you see that?
I can. Can they?
That's what I'm asking.
Ask
over
them.
there. Can you guys see this? I hope what you can see is that how easy it is to do it. Now the pictures that were sent in that inspired this video to Jen, I looked at them and they were this sort of wave but on a girl with like really, really long hair. It was so, so beautiful.
She probably had extensions, right?
It's possible because it was kind of an artsy photograph.
So if one of our YouTube viewers were thinking about doing something like this for homecoming, which is coming up, they could get some put-in pieces and bring them to their stylist to get that really long Hollywood look, right?
Yes, but you have to be very careful because sometimes you go to get a put-in piece at some of those kiosks at the mall or at a beauty supply store, and it's not all 100% natural hair.
Right.
And if you put a curling iron on that, you're going to end up with a melted piece of hair on the side of your head.
Oh,
Mhm.
So
that's
you
good
have
to
to get
know.
100% real hair, which
And expensive.
doesn't have to be expensive.
It doesn't have to be expensive.
You can find that stuff at a beauty supply store. You just have to be cautious of the label. Make sure it is 100% real hair.
What about color matching?
See, the wonderful thing about it is it doesn't have to match exactly because someone's hair is not all one tone. It just needs to be complementary. It could even be off maybe by 2 shades. You just want something that blends nicely together. If it's too dark or too one color, it's going to look fake.
You want to turn Kim maybe diagonal towards me so they can see me
Sure.
working on the hair.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
This is something that would be really easy for you to do if your girlfriend was over hanging out with you before you guys went out to a party. You'd have to go to the salon to do it. You could just have your friend do it for you.
But if you did want to go to the salon and you happen to live in Fairfax, Virginia,
Then come on into Fair Oaks Mall Bubbles.
and we will get you straight.
I mean, honestly, you guys, this is all that people are asking for these days. I know you probably know because you guys know what's up and you're young and hip out there and you know that this is what the hot look is. A lot of times, hairstylists may not be able to give you that look because they think they're just going to curl it from the root to the end and then tell you to brush it out and it's going to fall that way. That's kind of an old school mentality. It really doesn't work like that. You have to know how to keep up with the modern contemporary trends out there, and this is the kind of stuff that people want. And when you can give them that, then they're going to start coming to you because this
You're
is
hip.
this is it. Another thing that you want to look for in this look is it's soft. It has movement to it. It's not crispy. You don't see just a little faux finish and some heat. After she left the party tonight, she'll still have waves for the next 2 days if she doesn't wash her hair. You guys don't have to watch all of this, but in the back, you literally can take these big, huge sections diagonally like this and just wrap the bottom 3 or 4 inches around the curling iron because you don't need to wave it all the way from the top to the bottom because in the back, it would be much looser anyway. Okay, so now Kim here does have a lot of hair, so I might not be able to do it all in one section, but depending on if your hair was a little bit finer, you might be able to just get it all in one nice diagonal section back here like this, comb it out, and literally just spray a little faux finish on it, and just wrap the last few inches around the barrel. The back should be looser than the front. See that? It's just waving the bottom. And if you want to make the inside really smooth, turn the curling iron. And it's ironing the inside of the curl, which is another reason why I don't put it in a barrel.
That's pretty.
You can just grab pieces at the bottom and give them those little smooth. So look how touchable and soft and realistic this looks. This totally looks like this could be her natural wave pattern, right? Very, very, very believable, very easy, very hip, can be worn on someone young or old, and a little more faux finish keeps down the frizz.
Our request was half up, half down.
Sure.
So at this point, if you wanted to do a half up, half down look, what would be the most harmonious way to do it, maybe without?
You have a decision to make. Whenever there's half up, half down, does that mean the entire side is up, which is going to expose an ear and an earring? Okay? Or do you want some of the side down and half of the top up?
I like some of the side down and half of the top up.
I do too,
personally.
and that's a very youthful look. Just so you guys know, it's a very princess kind of look, very